A woman went to the hospital for a gynecological exam. Never did she expect that the doctor was her ex-boyfriend. Flashbacks of the exam she'd just had flooded her mind. Her face instantly turned bright red with embarrassment. As soon as the exam wrapped up, she was eager to flee in embarrassment. But her ex stepped in and stopped her. He demanded to know why she'd vanished without a trace 3 years earlier. Her memories immediately flashed back to 3 years prior. Back then, she'd been the daughter of a tycoon, but she'd been betrayed by her fiancé and best friend. The two had not only had an affair but also framed her, driving her company into bankruptcy. That day became the worst day of her life. To ease her overwhelming grief, she went to a bar and drank herself into a stupor. She even hired a handsome male model. Under the influence of alcohol, she slept with him. Little did she know, the male model was actually a CEO who'd been secretly in love with her all along. Unable to resist her advances, the CEO gave in completely. The two slept together that day, but when the CEO woke up, the woman was already gone. They never saw each other again after that day. Not until 3 years later, when she went to the hospital for the gynecological exam, did they cross paths once more. Unable to contain his longing for her, the CEO pinned her against the sofa. He wanted to relive the passion of that night with her. The woman was extremely embarrassed. She didn't want to get tangled up with him anymore. She turned around and tried to leave right away, but she didn't notice that her employee ID had fallen to the ground. The CEO spotted the ID and learned that she worked as a pharmaceutical sales rep. Coincidentally, there was a pharmaceutical gala that night. The CEO figured she'd definitely be there, so he headed to the event. Sure enough, she was there. Eager to meet her sales targets, she'd zeroed in on a target and was about to approach them to pitch her products. But just then, her scumbag ex-fiancé and former best friend showed up. To ruin her business, they accused her of making counterfeit drugs 3 years earlier, claiming the products she was selling now were fake too. The wealthy attendees bought their story, and people around her started whispering and pointing fingers. Just as she was at her most desperate, the CEO made a dramatic entrance. He vouched for the authenticity of her drugs, not only resolving her crisis but also helping her close the sales deal. The CEO thought she'd be grateful to him for this, but after the gala ended, she still refused to give him the time of day. She turned to leave once again. Seeing this, the CEO lifted her up over his shoulder without hesitation and stuffed her into his car. To keep her from escaping, he tied her hands tightly. What story would unfold between them that night?